All right, so today we have a little bit of an activity today. So today students will be able to write quadratic functions. Quadratic function is anything with that x squared. Quadratic parent function is y equals x squared. You should know this by now. That's the parent function. Parabola, that's the shape of the quadratic function. X-intercepts is where that quadratic function crosses the x-axis, also called solutions, roots, and zeros. The vertex is either that lowest point or that highest point of the quadratic function. The axis of symmetry is that line that goes straight through the middle of the quadratic function. Okay, maximum, that's when it's like a mountain and it has a max point. Minimum is when it's like a hole in the ground and it has a low point, so that's minimum. Okay, quadratic formula, we went over this and how to use it. First you do this one, then you do what's inside here, and then one on the bottom. Type that in your calculator, hit enter, then divide by the bottom. The discriminant, so that's what's inside the radical sign. If it's greater than 0, you have 2 solutions. Less than 0, no real solutions. Equal to 0, 1 real solution. Standard form is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Vertex form, y equals ax minus h squared plus k. But remember, h and k, they are the vertex, but it's the opposite of h. Okay, that's what this says here. So right here it says positive 2 and positive 4. Well, the vertex is going to be at negative 2, the opposite, positive 4. Okay, completing the square we don't need it to know yet. All right, so your activity today, what you're going to do is you're going to have a graph, okay? And you're going to need to match up everything to that graph. So match up the standard form, the vertex form, the intercept form, and then the description. So, this is the page, and I want you to put your name, period, and date. Forget the second name, because you're all doing it yourself. So it says graph G1. So you're going to go to graph G1. Okay, that's what you're looking at. You need to find the standard form, the vertex form, the intercept form, and the description. So what you can do is type this into your calculator in y equals. Then you go back to the graph, and you find the graph that matches it. You'll come over here, and you'll type it in this column for standard form. So everything here should be S's. So this should all be the S, and then a number. These should all be V number, I number, and D number. Okay? And you will submit your answers online, again, along with turning in your paper. This is pretty much just going to be done by typing things into y equals in your calculator, and then you'll be looking at the graph. Okay? So like for number 1, well, let's do this. So for S1, I would go to y equals, type that in, negative x squared. That's not squared. Negative x squared minus 2x plus 3. Okay, so we type that in the calculator and we hit graph. Now we're going to go back and try and find which graph matches this. None of those top 3. It looks like this one does, right here. Okay, so for G5, I would put S1. Okay, and then you do the rest of them. Okay, so you have the remainder of class to finish this and turn it in. Be sure to do it all yourself because you will have a quiz over this on Monday. So be sure you know how to do it yourself. All right, good luck.